Admiralty Arch is the gatehouse to Buckingham Palace.
The building itself is a commemorative building to Queen Victoria.
One of the most interesting things for me is the way it works very cleverly to reconcile the different orientations between Trafalgar Square and the Mall.
You think of it as a ceremonial end to the Palace Boulevard.
It's a really brilliant piece of architecture and urban design.
The outer skin defies its inner technological advancement of the time.
Having seen the inside of it and seen the quality of workmanship there, Aston Webb did a thoroughly good job.
It is a privilege to work with the HMF government in such a prestigious project.
This is a landmark building. It was built to provide an impressive ceremonial passage from Trafalgar Square towards Buckingham Palace. But without significant renovation, the arch was at risk of falling into disrepair. The arch will be transformed into a luxury hotel with residential apartments.
So there's an opportunity to breathe new life into this building.
You are bringing back to life a building with a lot of history, a building with a lot of potential at the same time.
Our main concern has been to make sure the building is properly looked after, it's properly renovated, and it's treated with respect and affection, which it deserves.
It is very important to get the right team to work on this that considers not only its importance as it stands, but also works very much in harmony with the architecture.
British specialists will work closely with English Heritage and with Westminster City Council to ensure that the arch is sensitively adapted to its new use.
Prime Investors Capital is a London-based firm. We specialize in advising on and financing long-term real estate projects. My last investment was in the Bulgari hotels and residences in Knightsbridge.
We've recently finished the Connaught. We're also working on the new extension to the Ritz and also Claridge's.
The team has worked very hard before designing anything to understand the building in all its respects.
When you first walk into the spaces, you can't instantly grasp how noble they may well have been. And I think once you start getting back to the original details, and indeed even the original colour schemes, it will lift those interiors tremendously.
There's an opportunity to restore things which have been insensitively altered, but then also to reconstruct with a high degree of accuracy features that were never completed.
The restoration will reinstate many lost features by drawing on the original Aston Webb drawings from 1910.
We have details such as the door architraves, the door furniture, and so we can recreate a lot of what has been removed from the building.
What an exciting and rare opportunity this is to take a London landmark, which everyone knows, and to restore it with absolute accuracy because of the extent of information we have.
There will be cleaning and restoration of the building, but done in a very subtle way. And then the other thing that we have to be very, very careful with is signage and lighting.
If someone comes to the building in 10 years' time, they will not be aware at all that there's been any significant change of use.
It needs craftsmen who can really understand their trades. It's immensely complicated. That's why we like it. It's a good intellectual challenge.
Can you tell us a bit more about the plans for the inside of the hotel?
The building actually plans itself very well in terms of how the suites and bedrooms will be planned.
The public will also benefit as the arch is for the first time opened up to them under the agreement through the building's use as a hotel and through restaurant and bar areas.
The key rooms, one of which we're sitting in, will obviously become the more public parts to the hotel. So, the bars, the fine dining will be on the ground floor. The first bridging floor has the most spectacular views over Trafalgar Square and obviously the palace. And so we're considering that floor as a restaurant and a bar, so that will make an intriguing part to the hotel that most people will want to visit. The residential element will probably be to the first and second floor.
The proposed use in principle will allow public access, will still allow the building to be used in the way it was used, and so we're comfortable that the significance of the building will be respected.
And it will be very purposefully designed as, if you want, a signature world-class hotel.
The transformation of the building into a destination and a signature hotel will really increase appreciation of this London landmark.
And I think when people say, where did you stay in London? I stayed in the Admiralty Arch. It's a fantastic position to be in. This is a truly unique opportunity, a very rare situation where you get a building of this level of state importance, and to actually take that type of building and create something fabulous.
I think for now, our first priority, working with the government, is in the obtaining of planning, but I can reassure you that we can wait to start.
It's something we would be very proud to be able to show future customers, future generations, that we were involved. And every time you went past it, one would think, I'm ever so glad we were involved in it.
This arrangement will bring this London landmark back to life, opening it up to the public and ensuring that they have a say in its future. I believe that Admiralty Arch's future is now in very good hands.
Thank you for attending.
Thanks very much.